Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Oh, there goes the counter. I think you guys can see me. Usually it takes a minute. Hello. You guys see me? Trying to pull myself. Oh, I see myself. Okay. All right. I think we're good then. Hi. Hello. Happy Thursday. No, it is Thursday, right? I have lost track of whatever day it is. It is Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. How is everyone doing? Hello, you guys. So I don't know if you guys saw my post or you saw Jason's post. I believe it was 4th of July, on the 4th of July. The 3rd here, we had nasty storms roll through. There was tornadoes and straight line winds and tree down and electricity lost and all that stuff. And then Pennsylvania got it the day after. So on the 4th of July, yeah. So Jason and Tina were without power at their house. I think he said they got it on yesterday. They got it back yesterday. So that's a lot of days, and it's been really hot here as well. But and he had some tree damage, lots of tree limbs down in his yard. So he said he spent the better part of yesterday cleaning up everything. So that is why Jason's not sitting with me tonight. And hopefully, and I did see that he got his invoices sent out. There was a delay because he didn't have electricity on Saturday. So he didn't get his invoices out, I think, until yesterday, maybe, or Tuesday. I can't remember what day. But I know that they have been sent. So I tried to share those things if you guys didn't see his postings and was waiting on an invoice. That's why. I don't know about the food minks, but usually, usually it doesn't stay good for just a couple days before they start warming up. So I'm not sure about that, but more than likely, probably. So yes, and we didn't get too much storm damage here. It was just to the north and to the south got it pretty bad. We just had some really heavy rains and some local flooding, and I had some small limbs and stuff down, but nothing insane like Pennsylvania. Yeah. And a lot of different states, electric company people came to help get the power back on. So hopefully everybody was safe for that. So yeah, it was kind of a rainy, stormy 4th of July here. So I hope somebody had some nice weather. You could actually barbecue and enjoy the weather outside. It was not that here. Hello, everyone. Good to see you guys. All right, I'm going to go all the way to the top. 134 today is Miss Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. Mr. Gavin, lurking and working tonight. Hello, Gavin. Good to see you. And thanks for taking care of Miss Karen. Thank you for that. Miss Kim is here. Hey, Kim. Good to see you. Hope you had a good vacation. And hello to Bob as well. There is Karen. Hey, Karen, I'm glad that you're doing a little bit better. Thanks for joining me tonight. Karen's going to be bid ending tonight, and Kim is going to be helping out in the chat. Thank you both. Minx is here. Hey, Minx. Good to see you. There's William. Hello, William. I'm going to try and get through these quickly. The Viking Carrot. Hello from Wild Central Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania just got some crazy stuff going on the last week or so. Dixie Cass. It's okay to be in the Lurkers Lounge. It's totally fine. They have snacks, I heard. So it's fine to be back there. But thank you for saying hello. Miss Shannon Farrar, good to see you. There's Mama Pam. Oh my goodness, Mama Pam and I did a major overhaul at the antique booth yesterday. We didn't quite get it done, and I had to go back today to finish it up. So that was quite a lot of work. There will be a new video coming out on Sunday all about that and shopping around our antique mall. So that will be out on Sunday. But yes, and I have put Christmas in July. Of course, I can't help it, you know, any excuse to get some Christmas out, right? So that's down there. But yeah, we worked pretty hard yesterday. Let's see, Perry's here. Hey, Perry. Let's see. Leanna, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. There's Joe. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. There's Chris. Hey, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Scrolly Scroll, Shannon Spencer, hello Sharon. Sandy B, hello, hello. So yeah, you guys just get me tonight. Maybe Parmesan if he decides to come up here. He's been birding a lot. So I have a cat room. So we have like a Four Seasons room. And we've always called it the cat room because we kind of made it for the cats when we had multiple cats. But it's surrounded by windows. So he gets to watch the birds and the squirrels and all the critters that are in the yard. So he was down there earlier. So hopefully he'll probably make an appearance at some point tonight. He always does. Let's see. There's Janine. Hey, Janine. Good to see you tonight. Miss Judy. Hey, Judy. Good to see you. Tina Mom. Hey, Tina. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Minx, did I say hi to you? I don't know if I did. Minx, our booth. So it's about 40 minutes or so from me, and for Mama Pam, it's more like an hour. So it's kind of in between us, but not really. I wish it was a little bit closer, but it's not. So yeah, it's a little bit of a drive to get down there, for sure. And the mall was super busy today. There were so many people there. Let's see. Oh, Miss Helen. Hey, Helen. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for popping in. Helen, is it your birthday? Am I missing something? Everybody's talking about Helen. Did I miss something? Oh, it is Helen's birthday. Okay. Well, now that we have a birthday in the house, and happy birthday, Miss Helen. Happy birthday. Eternally 29. It's always a good number to be. And Ariana just celebrated her birthday on Tuesday as well. And I totally lost my spot wherever I was at in the chat. So I apologize if I skipped over you guys. I totally lost my spot. But happy birthday. Yay. And thanks for being here, Helen. Yeah, I'm not going to sing. We'll spare you. Spare you from that. I will not do that. But we'll just pretend we're playing. Hey, speaking of Parmesan, see? He wanted to wish you a happy birthday too, Helen. Okay. So I think I got everybody in the chat. If I skipped you, I'm so sorry. But thank you for being here and joining in tonight. And we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to go over how the sale is going to work as always. And I'm going to try and get through the sale. My goal is around 2 hours to get it done tonight. I do have a mixture. I have a mixture of offer ups and claims tonight. I do have a few claim things only because I have multiples of some things. So I will do some claims. I'll tell you about those when we get to those things. Miss Donna, good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. All right. So you want to be in the best version of the chat. Karen already put that reminder in there. Make sure you are in live chat, all messages, and not top chat. If you're not seeing the chat, that means you're not logged in. So definitely be logged into a Google or YouTube account, and then the live chat should automatically pop up for you. We do have the lag, of course. I do encourage you to refresh as often as possible. So you can either close out of YouTube and come back in, or the quicker way is the gear wheel icon. So where my kitty logo just popped up, you can find the gear wheel icon up there. Hit that and playback speed and 2 times. If you are lagging behind at all, I am going to sound funny until you're caught up live with me. Again, you can also find the same settings in the lower right-hand corner for the computer. And you can refresh on your TV. I know a lot of people watch on their TV. You can refresh by going to your home settings. I will, for the offer ups, there'll be a starting price up here on the screen. And I will tell you information about the item and note if there's any kind of issues. So if there's any chips, repairs, notable issues, I will make sure and point that out. If you're interested in anything tonight, all you have to do is type your bids down into the chat. I will highlight them as I see them come into StreamYard. I will do a 20-second countdown. I will go ahead and do the magical screen timer tonight. And the highest bid that I see coming before Karen G's official bid end tonight will be the winner. And for those quick claims, I will talk about those as we get to those rounds. So those won't be bid rounds. They will just be, you type something I tell you to type into the chat for those items. And I am doing just in case, of course, over here. So all I ask is that you have at least one straight bid in on the current item. Then you can use a just in case during the countdown only. That is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item plus the letters JIC. And if your just in case bid is highest before the bid end, I'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. Keep in mind, multiple just in cases that come in before the bid end do turn into regular bids. And if you win something tonight, if you've never purchased from me before, or maybe it has been a while, my email is hackworth812@gmail.com. I have pinned information in the chat. So it might be at the top, it might be at the bottom, who knows, but it's pinned in the chat somewhere. You can also find all of my information down in the description of the video. I do need an email sent to me with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that I can send a PayPal invoice to. If you do not have PayPal, that is okay. You can still shop. Just let me know when you send the information to me that you would like to check out as a guest. When I send the invoices out, I can send a direct link to that invoice, and then you just kind of follow the directions, follow the prompts that it gives you. It is totally secure, and then you can check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, Apple Pay, or PayPal. Super easy. Payments due within 24 to 40 hours of receiving an invoice, and shipping is not included with the winning bid price. That is additional. I do use Pirate Ship to get discounted shipping rates. That is why I need your full shipping address, and that is how I calculate your shipping based on where you live in relation to me, the weight and size of your package. I do have shipping available to anywhere in the US and Canada. I can ship elsewhere, but do keep in mind that the international shipping is quite a bit more expensive than Canada and US shipping. I do ship out of Michigan, and when you check out in PayPal, either with a PayPal account or as a guest checkout, do make sure that your correct shipping address is on there, because that's where your label is printed from for your box. That will make sure that the package gets to you and the tracking is accurate. And I think that about covers the nuts and berries this evening. And invoicing for me will happen tomorrow. So I'll do all packing and invoicing tomorrow. I will email you guys when they roll out at some point tomorrow. I'm going to try and get them done as quickly as possible. And I do believe Jason will be back with me next week. Hopefully another crazy event doesn't happen. Ben, we do plan to do, we were going to do that tonight. We were going to do all vintage Christmas. But since he's not here, I'm doing a little mixture. So I have kind of summery, kind of kitschy things, and a little bit of Christmas. So it's kind of a mixture. But when Jason's back, we are going to do all vintage Christmas. So we're just kind of easing into it tonight with a little bit of vintage Christmas. And have a couple crossover items tonight too. So, oh, Caroline popped in the chat. Hello, you. Good to see you, Caroline. Janet's here too. Hello, you guys. Good to see you all. Thanks for joining me tonight. Okay. And Kegel. Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you. All right. So I am going to. I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with a choice round. So that's what I'm going to start with tonight. I do have a few choice rounds tonight. But I'm going to start with this one. So we're going to start. So this is going to be a $3 choice. I did have some of these a couple weeks ago. I think a couple weeks ago. My concept of time is kind of all blurred together. But I have some more Cupid postcards. So I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. I don't know how many I have here. We'll go through it. So these are going to start at $3 choice, and these are not antique Cupid postcards. These are reprints from the 70s, and these were all kind of the same, like image-wise. So that's why I brought all these together. But yeah, I think I have 7. So I'm going to show them all to you. I have them lettered. Okay, I have them lettered. Some of them have writing. One is actually a sample, and I will show that one to you. And but most of them do have some writing on the back. I think it was when she got these postcards. These came from like a large Kewpie collector estate sale. She had quite a few Kewpie things. So I think the writing on the back is all when she received those postcards for her collection. Okay, so I'll go through these. So here's letter A. And we've got, look at the little cat asleep in the nest with the baby birds. How stinking cute is that? The little Kewpies. So this one has the date on the back. So it looks like December 15th, 1977. So that is letter A. Letter B. We've got some more sleeping cuteness. Looks like a squirrel and a rabbit. They're sleeping with, taking a little nap on this one. This one, April 1978. Hello, Bonnie. Good to see you today. I got to meet Bonnie today. Bonnie also has an antique booth at the Allen Antique Barn upstairs. So if you guys ever come to visit, you have to go check out Bonnie's booth. I didn't get to film it today because she was working, but I did get to chat with her today. So thanks for popping in, saying hi, Bonnie. Here is letter C. This one is the Kewpie Castle, or the Grand Kewpieville Hotel. Rooms by day, week, minute, or forever. I love that one. You get the little squirrel with his suitcase getting ready to move in. That one is super cute. So this one is the sample card. And this was something that they would have had at a store. Hey, Paula. Something they would have at a store where you could order these postcards. And it said it was a series of 36 different postcards in this series. So, and it does have a little bit of staining back here. It doesn't transfer to the front. But that is, that's the little Kewpieville Hotel. So cute. Hey, Heather. Good to see you tonight. And Moose and Kegel. I see you all. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to try and, I'm getting very distracted tonight. All right. Here's letter D. At the Kewpieville Castle. Smooching it up there. The owl's like, I'm getting out of here. I love that one. This one says November 1982 on the back. Letter E. Looks like, I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot going on here. Looks like this Kewpie is trying to put shoes on this poor frog. This one's trying to tie a scarf around his neck. He's not into it. And this one's like, I don't want to have any part of this. And the squirrel, it looks like he's just kind of giggling about the whole situation. I don't know. March 30th, 1978 on that one. And, oh, we have sad Doodle Dog. I don't know what happened to him, but he's crying. Poor Doodle. A little bluebird up there. This is letter F. This one is Happy Easter, 1977. And then letter G is the last one. Jail spelled with a J. I don't know why. And I forget this guy's name. He is a character that shows up in some of the Kewpie stories that were in Good Housekeeping magazine. I can't remember his name. But we have a bat. We have bluebirds and the little owl peeking out. This one has Valentine's Day, 1979 on it. Okay. So we're going to claim by letter. All right. I'll go back through them again. Winner can take multiples. You know, you don't have to just take one if you want a couple. And then I'll go down the line. All right, so I'll go back through these again before we do the countdown. So letter G was jail with a J. F was sad Doodle Dog. E was frogs. D was kissing at the castle. C is the Kewpie Castle, which is the sample. B was sleeping with the squirrel and the rabbit. And A was the cat sleeping in the nest. Okay, so let's do the countdown. We are looking for 6 or more on choice. I gotta get my counter pulled out here. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I promise this isn't my first live sale. I feel really scattered today. Nikki, I see you're 5. Jennifer was at 5, so we're looking at 4, 6 or more. Renee's back in there at 6. Perry's in at 6. Perry's in at 7. Dusty, Jennifer. Did I forget to highlight all these bids? I'm sorry, you guys. All right. There's a bid in from Karen. All right. So at the end there, looks like we had Nikki and Dusty both at 11. Nikki used it just in case. So for 12, Nikki, let me know your letter or letters of which one or ones that you would like. Okay, so I was trying to find letter A. Okay, A was the nest, B was sleeping, C was the castle, and that is the sample. D is kissing. E is frog. F is doodle, and G is jail. And then I will go down the line. Second pick is going to go to Dusty Moose, and then Kegel, and then Perry. Wait. Yeah, Perry. A, B, E, F, G. A, B, E, F, G. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, I pick out the right ones. A, B, E, F, G. Sounds like I don't know my alphabet. Okay. A, B, E, F, G. All right, I got it. All right, so Dusty Moose, you get second pick there. And so I have C and D left. So the 2 castle ones, the one is the sample card. The 2 castle ones. Okay. All right. Dusty's going to take C. You got it. Thank you much. And I believe Perry. Nope. Jennifer. I'm so sorry. Jennifer. We got kissers. Kissers are left. Hey, Mary. Good to see you tonight. Jennifer Kegel. Do you want the kissers? She's going to pass. No worries. All right. Perry, you are on deck for kissing. Renee is after that. And then it would go all the way back to Heather. So let me know, Perry, if you want that one. No pressure if you don't want it. I maybe should have saved these for later. Sorry, this is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to take. Okay. Perry pass. Did I miss it? Did it get filtered? I might have got filtered because I don't see it. Okay. No worries. Renee. Okay, Renee. So Renee, it's up to you. And if Renee passes, then it goes to Miss Heather, Antique Agenda. Okay. So either one of you, just let me know in the chat. Oh, Renee's going to take it. Okay. Well, I know I'm always lagging, Jennifer. It's just like, I can't tell. I didn't watch the timer either. So I'll do that the next round and see how bad the lag is. Okay. Renee, you got it. Thank you. All right. Okay, I got to write these down real quick, you guys, and then I will move on from the postcards. Okay. And there we go. Okay, got it. All right. All right, lag time. Let's see. All right, next up, I will do this. Oh, what happened, Paula? What happened? Oh, I'm so sorry, Paula. I'm so sorry. Oh, hugs to you. But my goodness, that's a long and happy life. That's awesome that she lived that long, but I'm so sorry. All right. My next round's going to start at 16. And I have a couple things in chairs tonight, but this is the smallest thing I have. So I have a little pixie pie in a chair. So he is doing his calisthenics in the armchair. He's got his little feet up in the air. Now, I will say, when I got this pixie, most of his cold paint was missing, and he was painted yellow. It was just very chippy. I have touched up the paint on the yellow. Okay, I have touched up the yellow paint on him. So that's why he's starting at 16. Okay. But there's no chipping. There's no chipping or anything or repairs on the chair at all. And he is stamped Japan on the bottom. I do not know. Sometimes these pixies are UNESCO, sometimes they're not. These like little dime store critters. You guys have seen me bring other chairs with other little things on them. They were just kind of little dime store things, but I do know that there's a whole series of chairs with pixies in different color suits. But I like this little yellow guy, and he doesn't, you could leave him out for Christmas, but I think when he's dressed this way, he's a summertime pixie in his little summery suit. Minx, I see you, and Dixie, I see you, and MJ, I see you as well. He's 50. I can kick and stretch and kick. He definitely is. Minx, I see you back in there at 19. Thank you so much. All right, so measurement for Pixie on the chair. He is, I gotta find him. He is 2 3/4 by 2 by 1.5. Okay. I think he's a little bit too wide for like a printer's tray. I think he might not fit in a printer's tray, but probably like a smaller shelf he definitely would fit onto. Okay, let's do a countdown. I am going to try and watch the clock this time and see. I'll let you know what the lag I'm seeing over here. All right, let's do a countdown. We are looking for 20 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. All right, I'm seeing a 6-second lag on my end. That's what I'm seeing so far. MJ, I see you're just in case. Dixie, I see you're 22. And there's Karen's bid end. All right, at the end there, looks like MJ is going to be my winner at 23. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dixie. All right, MJ. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see, what do we want to do next? I haven't done any Christmas yet. Well, all right. I'm going to do some Christmas then. These are going to be a choice at 16. And each one of them has a little issue. Okay. Each one of them has a little issue. I will show that to you. So starting at 16 for choice, but I don't see these. So I had to get them. Even though each one of them has a popped bead. Okay, I'll show you where the popped bead is, and there are different spots on each one. But I have 3 gold mercury bead picks or sprays, and one has kind of I wouldn't really call it an issue, but kind of a replacement for the foil wrapping. I will show that to you. So I have 3. They're all the same size, and they're all just gold beads. Yes, Mercury bead picks. I wish I would have had these before the 4th of July, because these are great to display for kind of like, you know, when the fireworks go up in the air and it's like that trail that they leave. That's what these always remind me of. So I wish I had them, but no, I did not. All right, so MJ, I see you're 16. So here is, and I've numbered them, lettered them, so that we can tell them apart, okay? And this is just stapled on here with a piece of paper, so it's easy to come off, okay? So the little foil wrapping here has a little fray at the bottom. The popped bead, there's 2 popped beads on this one. So there's one down here on the bottom, which is not really a big deal. Like you can just kind of break those the rest of the way off. I really don't think it's a deal breaker for these. Most of the time they do have a popped bead, just like the garlands do. This one has a little pop bead at the top, and they're all kind of like a different length, all right, in there in the little bundle, but they are all the same length. They are 16 inches tall to the top of like the tallest one. And these are kind of foil wrapped paper here for the points at the top of each one. Okay, so that is A. B, so this one is B. The popped bead is right here on this one, and that is the only one that I'm seeing on this one. This one, the little foil, like the underneath little cotton kind of holding it, it's just, you just kind of have to push it down a little bit further and then it covers it up. But, and then there's a little fraying to the silver paper on the bottom of that one. So this one is B for that one. And then the last one, letter C. This one, somebody's wrapped it in tin foil. So maybe all of the foil paper came off of this one, and just to keep the sprays together, of course, you can take these apart because they're individually wrapped and then wrapped kind of like a boutonniere. But you could easily take that off. But if you put these in a vase or something like that, you're not going to see the foil anyway. And the popped bead on this one here in the center of that one, and I think that was the only one on this one. Nope, there's another one right here. There's a little popped bead right there. Okay, so that's letter C. All right, MJ's in there at 16 for choice. So A, B, and C. A, B, and C I have. So like condition wise, I mean, I would say that like they're all about the same except for the tinfoil wrapping on that one. All of them have a little patina. All of them have a couple little popped beads, but the length is the same. Typical wear, I would say, for these. When I do come across them, they're about the same condition. Okay, so Janine, I saw you're 17 in there. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 18 or more on choice, and winner can take one or multiples. Okay, let's do that countdown. Looking for 18 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mid-end. And there's A. I wish there was other colors. They just had gold. I always look for these though, and they come in different sizes. There's definitely smaller ones and even smaller ones. But these are good vase filler. I love this size. All right, there's a bit in from Karen. MJ, so you're just in case over Janine. So MJ, let me know if you want A, B, or C. A, B, or C for 18. C was the one with the foil wrapped at the bottom, 2 popped beads. B, I think, had 1 popped bead, and A has 2 popped beads. Okay, A and B. All right, A and B. You got it, MJ. Thank you so much. All right, and Janine, if you would like C, let me know. Let me know. She says yes. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I had more colors of those. I stinking love those. Okay. All right. I had to keep those away from Parmesan too. He loves stuff like that. He always wants to like touch it and play with it. So I have to keep those away from him. Okay. All right. But he's asleep. He's a napping Parmesan. So that's good. That's good. All right. Let's see. What else do we want to do next? Next. Oh, I'm going to do this next. So this is a linen, okay, and it is a children's coverlet. So it is not like a blanket, but it's something you're meant to put over a bed to kind of cover up any other bedding that you have. It's very lightweight. It's not really a blanket, but it's more of like a cover, and it has a little pillow sham that goes with it. And instead of me holding it up, packing up and everything like I normally do, I took a picture of it full out. I will show you the details of it, and then I will show you, well, actually, I'll show you the picture first. So I laid it out on the bed, and I took a picture of what the coverlet looks like. Okay, so here that is. So it's red gingham, red and white gingham. The picture's not quite as bright as it is. You'll see it on camera. And then it has a hand appliqued little red and white kitten in the center of the coverlet. Okay, so that is the coverlet itself. And I will show that to you separately too. But here's the little pillow cover. Okay, here's the little pillow cover that goes along with it. I do believe these are handmade. They're very well done. But this one has a little appliqued cat head on one end. And this is not like a pillowcase. It's open. So you can pass, you know, it's just meant to cover the pillow. But it is open on both ends. And it has kind of this little scalloped edging that goes along the edge of the pillow. And that is the same as the drape for the coverlet. So I didn't even put the start in there. There we go. It's going to start at 16 for the set. Here we go. Hey, Cindy Lou. Hey, good to see you. It's in good shape. I looked it over with a fine tooth comb. I didn't see any holes or staining or anything with it. And I wanted to get a close up on the applique. So here's the little cat head with the zigzag stitching. I think that's cute. So the little pillow cover and the coverlet. So I'm not gonna like unfold it and everything, but here's the cat that is in the center. All right, same kind of style with the little zigzag stitching applique on there. Very cute. And so it has the sides are done very similar to the little pillow cover. Kind of a scalloped edge, and these are meant to hang like over. So this is supposed to be like, you know how a bed skirt is, that it has just, you know, the little frill that hangs down. Okay, so the flat part, and then each of the edges, so the top and the bottom, also have the little scalloped edge, all finished. Okay, and I'm going to show you the back so you can see the stitching on there. So it's not lined or anything. That's why it's just a little coverlet. Okay. It does. I think it's from the late 40s, early 50s, if I had to put a time frame on it. So there it is. Okay. So it's for like a child's bed. Okay. But I also think that this would look really cute draped over the back of like an armchair if you wanted to use it that way. And it is very clean, very clean. I did get this from an estate sale. I thought it was adorable. So I want to give you some measurements. It is, the coverlet is 27.5 wide, 55 long, and then each of the sides has a 4.5 overhang. It could be used as a tablecloth too, like for a smaller kind of card table. I think it could be used as a cute little tablecloth. The pillow cover, I'll undo that again. The pillow cover is 19.5 by 13. So kind of like, it's a little bit bigger than like a travel size pillow, I would say, for that, but it is just darn cute. I can't resist handmade handmade linens. They're so cute. But I wanted to bring it here first before I took it to the booth, in case that was anything anybody would be interested in. It's very summery. It reminds me, the red gingham reminds me of summer picnics. Okay. Oh, Perry, I see you're at 16. Thank you so much. It would be cute on a sun porch table. Yeah, I think there's, you know, you don't have to have it on a kid's bed. I think that there's some other uses that you could do something like that with. Okay, so I'm going to do a countdown. Perry's in there at 16. So we're looking for 17 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, Nikki popped in there. Yeah, it could be for a crib. I don't know. I think because it has the overhang on the sides, I don't know if it's for a crib. Maybe without the sides up. You know, the overhang would be difficult with a crib. But I don't know. I just thought it was cute. Okay. There is a just in case from Nikki, and there's Karen's bid end. All right, Nikki, coming to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this would be cute to just, if you're going to the park, if you're going to the park and having sandwiches or having a little snack for the play day, I think that would be perfect. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Let's do something Christmas. All right. I have this guy's cool. I've seen him before, but I've never had him before. But I think he's different. He's definitely a different style Santa than I typically find. Okay, so here he is. I call him Pointy Santa. I don't know. There is a Christmas or a blow mold that is just this conical Santa head. Somebody had it at the Midwest Holiday Show, I think last year. Hey, Karen, good to see you. So that's floating around out there. It reminds me of that blow mold. But this is a larger felt Santa, I believe made by Holiday Fair, and he is made in Japan. And he's cool. He's different. Now he does have bendy arms, but his legs do not. His legs do not bend in. Hey, Terry, good to see you. And he's very nice and clean. All right, so he's starting at 18. And so he has a felt. So it's kind of a cardboard cone that's under here that is covered with felt. He does have a very nice fluffy beard and felt little features, a little pom-pom nose, trimmed in gold. There's some little like kind of white berries up here at the top of his hat. And he's got a pom-pom on his suit. I love the little rickrack trim on him. And in his hand, he's also holding some berries in that one. And I liked the combination of red and yellow. A lot of things tonight were kind of red and yellow put together. And there's his little feet. And there's his backside. So the other ones that I've seen of these have the little Made in Japan sticker on the back of the shoe. His is gone. It is not there anymore. Actually, you can bend his legs. Look at that. He can sit. I didn't think that they had wire armature in there. It's very thick, whatever's in there. I thought it was just cardboard in there. But yeah, he can sit. So he doesn't have to be an ornament. He could just be a little shelf sitter. So you could even, you could bend his little feet down and have him sit like on the edge of a shelf. That would be cute. So yeah, he's very nice condition. So outstretched, the whole length, Pointy Santa is 10.5 by 5, 10.5 by 5. So he is pretty big. All right, Dixie, I see you're 18. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a countdown. We're looking for 19 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ho, ho, ho. Good end. He would be cute sitting in a sleigh. He would. Her birthday's today, Cindy Lou. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. All right, Dixie. Santa's coming to you. Thank you so much. Dixie, have you bought from me before? I cannot remember. Sorry if you have, but if you haven't, please email me your information. Thank you so much. I can't remember. Okay. All right. Let's see. I haven't done any ephemera yet, have I? I have not. Okay, this is going to be a choice at 16. So I'll do a non-Christmas thing for this one. Okay. All right, and these are just from Jason. Okay. All right. Yes, please email me your info. Thank you so much. All right, choice at 16. And I have two cherry related things. I can't remember where I found the box. I can't remember that, but I did get this in Wisconsin. I love a good advertising piece. And so the two cherry pieces I have happen to be Brock's cherries. They're not the one that's advertised, Royal Anne. This one's Morningside, but they look pretty darn good together. Pretty good job together. But the only kind of issue that is with this one is that it does have writing from 1948 here at the top. I was trying to see what that was. It doesn't look like it's pencil. It might be wax crayon. I'm not sure. But I don't really think that it takes away from it very much. But I like that the date is on there. And they look absolutely delicious. The chocolates and the cherries look really good. So this is a magazine advertisement. I'll pull it out and show it to you. I purchased it in this cardboard, so that's why it is nice and flat and everything. So it is perfect for framing, ready to pop into a frame. And it has the other advertising on the other side is for an RCA Victrola. So that's cool. That's cool. I like that too. She's playing the harp and they're dancing in the background. So it's kind of a double on that one. All right, so I'm going to put that back in here for protection. So the magazine page does not have a date on it. So I can't tell you either what magazine it's out of. It is good housekeeping size from that time period. So it could likely be from there. Catherine, I see you're 16. Thank you so much. Oh, measurement for this. Let's see, the ad, not counting the cardboard that it's in, but the ad itself is 10 1/4 by 14. 10 1/4 by 14. Okay. And then the box, it's really nice shape. The last one I had was dark cherries or dark chocolate cherries. This one is the Morningside, which I like. I love these cherry boxes anyway. I always look for them. They're great for Christmas, great for summer, great for just, display in a kitchen. They just have wonderful graphics on there. And the box is really nice condition, really nice shape on the box. Same time period, box wise, late 40s, early 50s. The inside, nice and clean on the inside. Not really any kind of major issues with the box at all. The box is 7 by 3 by 2 3/4. Okay. So, and they look great together. That's why I brought them. That's why I brought them both. All right. So Miss Catherine Thomas, hello, hello. Good to see you, is in there for 16. And we're looking for 17 or more on a choice. Let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. Caroline, I see you're 17. I'm still running about 5-second lag over here. Catherine's back in there at 18. They do. They look delicious. I wish they had a smell. You know, scratch and sniff. Wish they smelled. Yeah. All right. There is there's the bid in from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, Catherine, let me know if you would like the ad or the box. And Caroline, you get second pick. Eight seconds between phone and TV. Oh my. All right, Catherine's going to take the ad. Okay, you got it. Thank you so much. Catherine's going to take the advertising. All right, and Miss Caroline, would you like the box? Just let me know. We are in blueberry season here in Michigan, and cherry season is a little bit later. All right, Caroline would like the box. You got it. Thank you so much. All right. What do we have next? How about a Christmas? How about a Christmas item? All right. This is going to start at 18. I do like Bing cherries. I have purchased some from the store. They are delicious. Yes, yes. Okay. This is going to start at 18. And this is an antique postcard album. Okay. And it didn't have any postcards in it when I purchased it, but I have added 2 antique Christmas postcards in here to get you started, because this is a fun thing to fill. I always look at these, and the pages are usually ripped and torn all to bits. So the cover on this, there is kind of a little cottage by a river. Looks like the little boy is fishing. I like the kind of curtain that it has up here on the front. Dusty and Wings. Hey, Wings. Good to see you. And it says postal card album. So the outside, I would say decent condition for early 1900s on it. But I have added in a couple. You haven't even seen the postcards. Christmas postcards that are in here. So I added this one here. I should have wrote down what the dates were on them, but I did not before I put them in here. So this one has a buck or a stag here in a wintry scene. That one is embossed with the berries along the side. And then this one, they're building a snowman. This jolly little snowman I send to you because he bears a slight resemblance to your old friend Santa Claus. So those are the 2 postcards I'm including in here to get your album started. They can come out. So all the pages, and I'll tell you how many pages there are. All the pages have the little slits cut in there, so you can. And I like this size because it can accommodate 2 different sizes of postcards in there, or photographs if you wanted to put photos in there too. So the album has 32 slots for postcards in there. So 16 pages. There's 16 pages in there. And the album measures 8 by 11 on the cover. Okay, so postcards and the album. I always look for these, but every time I see them, they're just not in the greatest of shape. All right, so I saw everybody's bids in there, Dusty and Wings and MJ. Wings right now has the high bid at 25, so we are looking for 26 or more. I am going to do the countdown. You can use it just in case if you would like. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Now I want some cherry cheesecake. You guys are talking about cherry dessert. Sounds good. All right, MJ, I see your just in case. Wings, I see your just in case. And there's Karen's bid ends. All right, so my winner is going to be Wings at 33 over MJ. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Okay. Well, I guess I will do these next. I call these Wishes and Mary. All right, now that I had the postcard album, I'm going to have some Santa postcards. I have 2, and they are from the same series. Okay, hey, Brooke. Hey, good to see you. All right, so these are going to be a choice at 5, and these are antique Santa postcards. They do have writing on the back, but no postmark. Okay, but they are from the same series. And I have seen other postcards from the series. Usually when there's a series like this where it's kind of the same depiction of Santa, but the saying is a little bit different, or what he's holding or doing is a little bit different. Usually there's like 8 to 10, sometimes up to 12 for series like this. I found these 2 at the same time. I wish there was more, but these were the only 2. But I really liked these, so I thought I would bring them both tonight. MJ, I see you. Thank you so much. So this one I'm calling Mary. This one I'm calling Mary. And he is hanging the stockings up. So no embossing on these, okay? And he's got he's got a Tussie Mussy. Look at that. Little candy cone and some presents and a drum. So the writing is in pencil. So it has to and from here, no greeting and no postmark. Okay, but here is the series number. I don't think I've ever had any postcards by this particular publishing company. I don't think I've ever had any from them before. It does not ring a bell for me. And then this one, I am called, wait, was I wrong? No, I'm sorry. This one was Wishes. So Santa wishes you a Merry Christmas. So this one is Wishes. This one is Mary. A Merry Christmas from Santa is what it says at the bottom. This one, he's got his bag of goodies and all sorts of toys tucked into his belt and a little bit of holly. I like them both, and you can tell that these at one point in time were in a postcard album similar to what I just showed because there's a little bit of discoloration from the paper. Hey, Virginia, thanks for stopping in. They both have a little bit of that on the top. I found these months ago, and I had actually forgot about them. I forgot about them until I got my Christmas ephemera out, and then it rang a bell to me. They both have that same kind of to Leslie Harmon, and I can't read the other name. Josephine, I think Josephine Trudell at the bottom. So they both have the same to and from on the back. Okay, so Dust is in there at 6. Thank you so much. Brooke, you're in Detroit. That's not very far from me, girl. You coming through here tomorrow? You coming this way toward Marshall? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna do a countdown, looking for 7 or more on the Antique Santa postcards. So again, this one is Mary. This one, am I wrong? Did I say it wrong again? Wishes. Yes, this one's Wishes. This one's Mary. Oh my gosh. I should have gave them a letter. All right, let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and oh, you went to Jeffrey's today. Did you get lost? There's a video I filmed with Michael Todd from, I don't know, 3 years ago. I don't know how long ago, but I met Michael there. We went shopping and we got separated. You got totally separated in there. It's hard to navigate that mall because it has like circles that go in circles. And then you like have to double back to go somewhere else. Anyway. All right. MJ is here just in case. Yes, it is a fun mall, but it is confusing to go through. There is the bid end from Karen. All right. So MJ47, let me know. Let me know which one. So Mary wishes. I got it. Oh, you want them both. Okay. That makes it much easier. All right. You got it. Thank you, Dusty. Or thank you, MJ. Thank you. Okay. How far is that from Canfield? I'm trying to think of that. It's probably 2 hours from Canfield. It's not close by there at all. It's more toward Toledo, if that helps. It's a little southeast of Toledo is where Findlay, Ohio is. So it's not really close to Canfield. I mean, if you wanted to drive up there, you could. And you need probably at least 2.5 to 3 hours to go through Jeffries. It's a big mall. Okay. I'm going to do a higher price item for my next round. Let's see. I have a couple higher dollar things tonight. So I'm going to do my rubber face Santa. I'm going to do him next. And he is musical. Okay. He's a musical guy and he does work, and he's going to start at 45. Okay. And he is really nice shape. He's very nice shape, very nice and clean. And like I said, he is musical. I actually found another one of these earlier this year in a box, in a gunned box. Now I cannot say for certain he is a gunned because he doesn't have a tag. I am not really 100% on this guy. He looks like a My Toy. He looks like a Rushton. There's several other companies that did these musical Santas. I don't know. So I'm just calling him Rubber Face Santa. Okay. But he does work. He does have a music box here in the back. So there's his little, and it is kind of a square box in here that is the musical part. And he is meant to sit. So his body is sewn. So he is in a sitting position. All right. And he is very clean, very clean. Even the white part of his fur is very clean. The paint on his face is very nice. And there might be just like a little slight discoloration to the pom-pom. It's not quite as bright white as that. And he doesn't have any armature or anything in his arms. There was one tiny little hole that I saw right there, which is very easily like stitched shut. I didn't actually even notice it until probably about 15 minutes ago. And he has his little white belt underneath. His little white plastic belt is underneath there. Perry, I see you're 45. Thank you so much. And then that is his original ribbon. That is the original ribbon. That was not something I added. And this was exactly how I found him. And I will wind him up for you. He is pretty good. And I like that he's smaller. He's a much smaller size than a lot of the other rubber face Santas. And before we wind him up, he is 14 in the sit. So not with his legs out. I just measured him in his seated position. He is 14 by 7 by 7.5. Okay, so I'm going to wind him up. I always am careful with these because I don't ever want to overwind them. It's Jingle Bells, in case you're wondering. It's not What's New Pussycat. It's Jingle Bells. I assure you. I didn't wind it all the way, so once it gets kind of toward the end of the music box, it kind of slows down, but it does play Jingle Bells. So yeah, he's pretty awesome. I love him. Hey, John. Hey, good to see you. Ho, ho, ho. All right. He's just going to play Jingle Bells, probably for the rest. No, not for the rest of the sale, but he will until he winds down. Perry's in there at 45. Did I wake him up? Go back to sleep, Parmesan. It's just Santa. He's fine. All right, let's do a countdown. We're looking for, oh, Pamela just popped in there. Hey, Pamela, good to see you. Pamela's in there at 50. Thank you so much. So let's do a countdown. Pamela and Perry, you're welcome to use it just in case during the countdown if you would like. Let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know he gave me the stink eye, Helen. He's not a fan, I guess. He's not a Santa fan. I don't know what kind of cat I'm raising over here. He's not a Santa fan. I don't know. Oh, goodness. All right. There is a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, Perry, I saw your 59, but Pamela did use it just in case. So Pamela, he's going to come to you for $60. Congratulations, Pamela. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Hey. Yeah, Parmesan, he hightailed it out of here too. He's gone. He is gone. He's like, I don't want to listen to that music box. That lady's crazy. Okay. The nerve of some people. Oh, I know. I know. He'll be back, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll be back. All right. All right. Let's see. What do we have next? How about I do another kitschy item. This is going to start at 24. And Team Parmesan. Do I need to get shirts made? Team Parmesan? Okay. All right. So I have a Arnart cat on the chair, and not one of these that I have come across in a good long time. I have had other chair critters with other cats, but this one is a good one with the red bow tie critter in the center. There is a whole series of these on the little armchairs with kitschy critters and bow ties and rhinestone eyes. There's rabbits and squirrels and elephants, mice, cats, foxes, all sorts of kitschy critters with the little red bow tie, and they all have the little rhinestone eyes. I have not come across one of these in a very long time. Very nice condition on it. I can't really say that there's much paint scratching or paint loss or anything with him. Everything on here, so all the color that you're seeing besides white is all cold paint on it. So I would say very, very good condition on it. And there's no chipping either to the cat or the chair. So nice shape on it. This one would have had a foil Arnart sticker that is gone on the bottom. So I will show you in comparison. Meow meow, yes. In comparison to the pixie chair, you can see it's a little bit bigger. A little bit better. They do kind of look cute together though. Both little kitschy armchair pieces. And there's much larger ones. So there's larger chairs with kitschy critters as well. And those are made by Tilso. A lot of the companies did some copying going on. They wanted to be in the same kind of market with their kitschy figurines. So there was a lot of that going on in the mid-century. Yeah, but if you ever come across a taller chair, much taller, probably about this tall, with a critter like this, and sometimes some little millinery flowers applied on there, those are made by Tilso. All right, MJ, I see you're 24. Thank you so much. This one's 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 by 2. Okay. An armchair collection would be cute, like a whole little shelf of critters. And I mean, there's babies, there's angels, all the different kind of animals and pixies. That would be really cute. Yes, I agree. Okay, let's do a countdown. MJ's in there at 24, so we're looking for 25 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow meow. bid end. Hello, Brenda. All right. MJ is here just in case. I don't think you're going to need it. Nope. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you, Karen. All right, MJ, coming to you. Thank you so much. All right. All right, let's do another Christmas round. How about that? Let's do a Christmas round. And these are going to start at, this is going to be a choice round. And where do I have these at? To be a choice at $10. Choice at $10. I have blue, red, and white. Okay. Choice at 10, I have some pine cone goobers. Now, each one of the goobers, which is why I'm bringing them together, and why they're starting at 10, they all have a little issue with their hat. I can't say no to the goobers. And I mean, I don't think they're terrible. All right, that's kind of why. Okay, Mr. Blue. Okay, so these are all made in Japan. These are not Germany clay face ones or anything like that. These are made in Japan, all of them. This one here in the blue hat, there is some staining on his hat. Okay, there's some staining on his hat. So these all have like spun cotton, little bodies, chenille, sitting on a pine cone, doing what gnomes do. And then they're all on a little cardboard disc covered with mica glitter. Okay, so that is blue, number one. Judy and Dusty, I see you both. Okay, so stain on the hat for Mr. Blue. Okay, Mr. Red. Okay, here's Mr. Red. His little pointy part is missing from his hat. So it would have extended past the chenille because this would be like a little hanger. So like the back of his hat is gone. So that's flocked paper. That's what those are made out of. And I have been looking for years for some sheets of flocked paper and online and everywhere. You think I can find any? No. I have so many vintage craft supplies. I've never, ever come across any flocked paper to fix those kind of things. And so he, you know, but he was still worth rescuing. MJ is here 12. So he's holding on to a little bottle brush tree. And he's got a little mushroom. All right. So back of the hat is missing on him. There's that. And the white one is the last one. Same kind of thing with this guy. So there's a little like kind of dent and little missing area of the hat on the white hat guy. He's holding a little foiled stocking, and there is him, also made in Japan. Okay, so those are all the goobers I have tonight. You know, I can't. I gotta call. I don't know why I call them goobers. I call them goobers for years. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Shopping with Misty. I don't know why, but they have been goobers for many, many years. And that's all I know to call them. They are pine cone gnomes, but they're goobers to me. All right. MJ's got the high bid at 12. So we're looking for 13 or more on choice. So again, stain on the blue hat and some paper issues for red and white. Okay. So we're going to claim by hat color. All right. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. So let's do the countdown. We're looking for 13 or more on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goober bid end. Judy, I see you're 13. I'm glad you guys call them goobers too. If that's my fault, I apologize. I know sometimes I call that to people that don't know who I am, and they look at me like, what are you talking about, lady? Oh, with pine cone gnomes. Yeah. Okay. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. MJ got in there with a 14. Dusty Moose has a just in case. So Dusty for 15. Let me know. Blue, white, or red. I'm sorry. I'm a bad influence with weird words sometimes. All right. Dusty, red, white, or blue? White and blue. White and blue. All right, you got it. White and blue. Okay, and so we have Mr. Red. Mr. Red. I know a few goobers, but not right. Okay, MJ. Would you like Mr. Red? Mr. Red is left, MJ or Judy. And you could put something over that. I don't know what. A pom-pom? Okay, you will have Mr. Red. You got it. Thank you, MJ. Right. All right. All the goobers got adopted. Thank you. Rehoming goobers one at a time. Okay. Let's see. I made a handmade piece. I didn't get it done for my initial preview for tonight's sale, but I did get it done this morning. So I'm going to do that next. And since we're past 9 o'clock, I try and do a reminder at 9 o'clock to make sure and refresh. If you haven't refreshed your feed in a while, make sure to do that. Do that gear wheel icon or close out of YouTube and come back in. Okay. So don't forget to do that because then you fall really far behind. So don't forget to refresh. Okay. So my handmade tin is going to start at 50 bucks. And I will tell you why. So I purchased this. All right. I purchased this kind of summery knee hugger pixie from Ariana at the Withering Cottage years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, a long time. I've had him. And he was withering. So he did need some repair work, and I just never had time to work on him. But I made some time because I found this awesome, and this is a Mrs. Leland's Butter Bits tin, one of my favorites, Mrs. Leland's, with this amazing flower pattern on it. I found this in Wisconsin, actually shopping with Janine when we were there a couple weeks ago, and I knew that had to be his base for him. So I did go ahead. So he was missing, there was a lot of wear to his hat. So I covered up kind of the wear to his hat with this kind of velour pink. And he was also missing his collar. Did the pixie with the yellow flower on its head already? No, I have not done him yet. I will do him my next round. I will do that after this. And so he was missing his collar. So I used some of my vintage felt to make him a new collar. The millinery flowers were original to him. There is knee hugger pixies that are not for Christmas time, and he is one of them. So those flowers are original to him. I did not alter those at all. Okay, so I just kind of fixed his suit. And he was also missing the pom-pom that was on the end of his hat. I do have some vintage pom-poms, so I added a yellow one on there. Judy, I see you're 50. Thank you so much. And then it is just loaded with all sorts of vintage everything. So I've got a giant mushroom. I've got all sorts of different colors of kitsch-tastic plastic flowers. I tried to pull out all the colors that were in the flowers on the tin. I tried to use as many as I had available. There is a little wooden ladybug in there, another mushy. I did add some millinery flowers in there too, a little vintage plastic watering can, a little flocked leaf millinery in there. And then it's also trimmed in this fun, I don't know, vintage kind of flowery yellow and white little trim I added on there. Usually I use tinsel, but it didn't really scream tinsel for me. And I wanted to use some of that cool trim. I have signed it on the back side. Okay. So measurement for the piece. All right, measurement for it. It is 10 by 5.5. 10 by 5.5. MJ, I see you're 52. Thank you so much. So I've never run across another one of those. I've never seen another one of those non-Christmas pixies holding the flowers ever anywhere. And you know, Ariana rescues things and she passes them on to me. So I was glad to be able to get him. But he's been hanging out. He's been hanging out in my crafty stuff for some years, just waiting for the right tin to come along. And he said, I want to live in the flower I want to live in the flower garden. So I listened. So thank you all so much. MJ, Judy, and Nikki, I see you all. My garden would look like that if it were for the deal. Yeah, I know. They sure love to eat the pretty flowers and any kind of greenage that's around. All right, let's do a countdown. We are looking for 54 or more, and I won't be able to make another one of these ever, probably. All right, let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And there he is. I love him. Love him. All right. And I will be doing some Christmas crafting, you guys. I will. I got it all out. It's a mess, but I got it out. Okay, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. At the end there, looks like Nikki was in there at 58, and Judy put in a just in case of 60, and Nikki used a just in case of 65. So Nikki Reindell is going to be my winner at 61. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I love him. All right. Okay, I said I was going to bring Giant Pixie next. So I will do that. I'll bring Giant Pixie to see where he is. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Giant Pixie. And I've had one of these, but it's been, man, 8 years or so, I think, since I have come across one of these. This is going to have a higher start on it. It's going to start at 65. These are incredibly hard to find, especially in this condition. There is a green one. There is a green suit pixie that kind of has his hands like this, like he's doing his senior photos, that matches with him. Okay, and look how huge this is. This is the largest ceramic pixie that I know of that exists. And he's in fantastic shape. This is 100% cold painted. All right, so airbrush cold painted. So none of the paint on this is protected at all. And it's made by Brins, Japan. There would have been a foil sticker on the bottom. That is gone. All right, but he's not really a Christmas pixie. This was what inspired my stuff tonight, was this guy, because he's a summertime pixie with his little flower hat. I absolutely love him. So he's in excellent condition. There's just tiny little, here and there, little tiny scratches in the cold paint, just a couple little pinpoints there. But he's in excellent shape. Probably one of the nicest cold painted pieces that I've had in my hands in quite a long time. So the flower hat would have been molded separately and then applied onto his head. I love his little face. He is just adorable. And he's got little pom-poms on his pixie shoes. And he's sitting on a log like most pixies do. But right in there, there's just a couple little paint scratches. Okay. But for the most part, he is really, really nice shape. And there's no chipping to him at all. I went over him with a fine-tooth comb. And I'm trying to look. There is a little factory fly I'm seeing back here on the flower. So that was like a bubble that was trapped in the mold because it is painted over. So that was something in molding here on the back side. Okay. But otherwise that's pretty much it on him. Nikki, I see you're 65. Thank you so much. He's large. He's large and in charge. He is 10.5 inches tall, 4.5 wide, and then about 4.5 this way as well. So yeah, there is a green counterpart that matches with him. It is Garden Guy Bill as a child. I agree with that. Karen, I think you're right. I think that's exactly what Bill looked like when he was a kid, sitting in the garden with a flower hat. 100%, yes. All right, let's do a countdown. We are looking for 60. Oh, Zoe Mom, I see you in there. Thank you so very much. So we're looking for 67 or more. Nikki and Zoe, you can put in a just in case during the countdown if you would like. All right, let's do a countdown for Garden Guy Bill, Pixie, Ibrins. All right, Nikki's back in there with a 67. So we're looking for 68 or more. Countdown's going to start now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pixie bid end. Hey, Leslie. Good to see you tonight. Well, Garden Guy Bill popped into Ariana's sale on Tuesday. Got to see him in the chat for a second. There's Nikki's just in case. There's Karen's bid end. Thank you so much. All right, Nikki, you didn't need your just in case. Pixie's coming to you. Thank you so much. And that is about as half as what they usually sell for. Usually they sell for over $100. Just okay, Nikki. There are some on eBay, but they are quite pricey. Quite pricey. Okay. All right. I had to bring him out before Christmas time. Like he had to come out in July. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Oh, I have claim. I have a claim round. I think I have a couple claim rounds. So I'm gonna do a quick claim round. All right. And so I will show it to you. And I will tell you the price. So no bidding on this round. Okay. If you want to claim something. So I'll show it to you and then I'll tell you the letter to type in. If you want to claim. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me. So I have 6 of these. I have 6 of these available. And they are advertising cards from the 1950s. Okay. And they're all exactly the same. All the same. Okay. So these are Christmas Kewpie advertising for Hendler's Ice Cream. There's lots of different Kewpie related advertising pieces specifically for Hendler's out there. And there's some a little bit older. So into the 30s, they did advertising for Hendler's for quite a long time. And then up through the 60s. That's kind of the latest that I've seen. All right, so each of these cards for Hendler's Ice Cream has a little recipe on how to make eggnog using their ice cream and what to make it. Okay, so first name in ice cream for over half of a century. So it is double-sided. Okay, so on the other side. So there's the recipe on how to make it. I am not a fan of eggnog, truth be told. Not a fan. I like some other things, but not that. And then use ingredients in this proportion for larger quantities. Hendler's eggnog ice cream contains all the necessary ingredients for making eggnog. So very cool. So they are all the same. Okay, so I have 6. I have 6 available, and these are going to be $5 each. Okay, $5 each for the advertising. And the letter to type in, if you want to claim, is letter K. Letter K for Kewpie. Letter K for Kewpie. All right. And if you type in a K in the chat, you can claim multiples. So just let me know if you want one or more than one, and I will go down the line until I run out. All right. Okay. So first K I see in the chat, and you guys might see the chat differently than me. So the first K, the first K I see is Gnarly Jones. So Judy, let me know if you want one or multiples. And I see Dusty Moose, Minx, Pamela, Shiny Bright South. And I think that's everybody. So Judy, let me know if you would just like one or multiples. Typing's hard, Shiny Bright South. I get it. Okay. All right. Judy's just going to take one. All right. You got it. All right. So next up is Dusty Moose. Let me know if you want one or more than one. Oh, Dusty wants just one. Okay. You got it. And Pamela just wants one. Okay. Minx just wants one. All right. Got it. And Shiny Bright South. I think that was everybody. Yes. I think that was everybody. Shiny Bright, do you want one or two? No, I have three. I have three left. No, that's not right. That's not right. I have two left. My bad. I have two. All right. One. Shiny Bright South. Okay. Okay. So I have one left. I have one left. If anybody else that claimed one wants another one, Minx will take the other one. All right. You got it. You got it. Thank you all. That was fun. I had 7, but I kept one because I like creepy stuff too. And I like Christmas stuff. So I kept one for myself. Okay. Let's see. Next. Okay. I'm going to do another choice round. And these are going to be choice at 10. Non-Christmas. Hey, Bug. Hey, good to see you. Choice at 10. Okay, choice at 10. And I had some collar clips or dress clips last week before last. But I said when I had those other ones, which were flowers, I had some rhinestone ones. So I will show you the 2 that I have for rhinestones. So all 4 of the ones that I had came from the same lady at Elkhorn. She had a whole bin full and not a lot of sets or matching ones. And a lot of them were missing rhinestones. Dang it. My favorite one was pink and it was missing a rhinestone. And I looked over these so carefully, and these were the only 2 that I could find in that whole box that were not missing any rhinestones. So those are the 2 that I have. All right. So I'm going to show you each one a little bit closer. This one here is the smaller of the 2. So they both have on the back, they have these clips on the back with kind of decorative flower elements, and they have barbed teeth, very sharp barbed teeth, because they're meant to kind of grip onto fur or a stole or a thicker piece of fabric or a collar, just to grip your fabric in place of a pin back. Okay. And neither one of these had any kind of maker's mark stamping or anything. This one has some kind of like green, I don't want to call them rhinestones. They might be little glass beads. I'm not really sure on the end of that one, but both of them are very deco in style, but kind of green ends on that one. And this one is 1 1/4 by 1. 1 1/4 by 1. Donna, I see your 11. Thank you so much. Wings, I saw your 10. Ouch. Don't close it on your finger. It doesn't feel good. And then this one is more of a longer kind of bar shield style, also kind of deco in nature. So this one, here's the clasp on the back of this one. Similar scrolls here on the back, and there are those sharp barbs. And this one also doesn't have any kind of stamping or anything on the back. This one here is 3 by 3 3/4, or 3/4. I'm sorry, 3/4 of an inch and 3 inches. Okay, so there they are next to each other. size wise, and like for wear wise, that's kind of what we're looking at. Okay, these are cool to clip. I know I said that with the flower ones. They're cool to clip on a hat or whatever else you want to clip them on in place of a brooch. I think are pretty awesome. All right, Pamela, I see you're 15. Oh yeah, you could totally turn that into a necklace. Yeah, good idea, Karen. All right, Pamela's in there at 15 with high bid. This is for choice. So we're looking for 16 or more. And no missing rhinestones in these. I looked so hard at all of these in this tray to try and find some without missing rhinestones. I think I was in that ladies booth like 20 minutes, probably just looking at these clips. Okay, let's do a countdown. We're looking for 16 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bid end. And how we will claim, I'm going to call this one green and this one white. Okay. All right. Some just in cases at the end. Pamela's got a just in case of 20. Donna's got a just in case of 22. Wings has got a just in case of 65. There is Karen's bid end. I got blue glass rhinestone necklace from you. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm sure she was thrilled to get something that blingy. All right. Wings is going to get first pick at 23. So Wings, let me know if you want green or white. Green or white or both. Donna, you get second pick, and then it will go to Pamela if Donna passes. And these were all the clubs I got. So I don't have any more. All right. Let's see. Wings. Oh, she's going to take them both. You got it. Thank you so much. All right. She only had one pair that I could see in that box, and they were both missing stones. They were really pretty rhinestone ones too. But that was the only pair she had. Okay, I always look for those too. I always look for those clips, and they always have some sort of little issue. All right. I'm looking. What do we have left? Okay. I'm going to do some Christmas. I have a Christmas round. So these are really cool. I don't think I've ever been able to purchase any of these before. So these are going to start at 18 choice. These are candy container boots with the stockinette mesh tops. There are really cool candy containers. I've filmed lots of them at the Midwest Holiday Show, like this, that are Santas, or they are figural in some nature that have this mesh top, but these are candy containers. So the bottom is thicker cardboard and foil, okay, on this one. And the inside is thicker, and so it goes all the way into the boot. So these were candy containers. Difficult to find in this kind of condition with the meshing at the top. So they do have kind of a little floss drawstring, and there's remnants of a Made in Japan sticker on both of these, okay? And this one here, so it's red felt over top of, you can see the foil for the kind of the liner here. And foil wrapped little bells on the front. There's a little bit of missing kind of foil here on the bottom of the one bell, and little holly berries, holly and berries, and then plain on the back. Very nice condition, very clean, no moth holes or anything. And there's no kind of ripping to this mesh, which is pretty amazing. The Santa figural ones like this that I usually see are quite expensive. And then this is the other one I have with the candy cane. So it is kind of a foil wrapped wire candy cane on here. And then it has like the bottle brush trim that goes around the front. Now, instead of foil for the outside of this one. This one has just white felt for the outside. Again, very clean, very nice shape. This one you can see a little bit more of the Made in Japan. It's very tiny, itty bitty writing on there. Made in Japan, little sticker there. These I believe date to the 40s. There are some much older than that. I believe the oldest ones for these were kind of in the teens to 20s areas that use this kind of mesh style for the candy container. Usually candy containers, you know, we see are more figural, or they have the nodder, like snowmen or Santa Claus, and then they're kind of a ball that open up like the Easter egg kind of style like that. But these are very, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen any quite like this. There are some like more three-dimensional boots that have this as a topper as well, that I have seen, but I've not seen any in this kind of style before. And both of them are excellent shape. Just besides like maybe that little foil part would kind of be the worst for wear on either of the two. And I know that when I was researching these, I saw there was like a couple other different things that were kind of applied to the front of this. A little spun cotton goober I saw on one. And then the other one I saw was like a little wrapped present. So there might only be 4 styles of this. I'm not really sure. So measurement for these, they are 4 3/4 by 5. 4 3/4 by 5. So very cool. Okay, Janine, I see your 18. Thank you so much. They are pretty cool. They are pretty cool, and I think that they are in really nice condition. And because they have the little string at the top, I don't know if I would necessarily trust that to hang it. You know, if you wanted to use it as an ornament, I would, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you would want to hang it by that because of that really fragile mesh. I wouldn't. It would probably put too much pressure on it. So if you actually wanted to put this in a tree, I would mind just kind of stick it in the branch. That's kind of what I would do with it. All right, Sea Glass, welcome in. Thank you so much for your 20. So we're looking for 21 or more on choice. Again, a little wear to the foil on the bells, but that's about it. I would say these are really nice shape for their age. All right, let's do a countdown. We are looking for 21 or more, and I'm going to start that countdown now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, I probably would have freaked out if it was the one with the spun cotton goober on it. All right, Janine, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. There's the bid end from Karen. All right. So Sea Glass was at 20. Janine had the just in case. So Janine for 21. Let me know if you want bells or candy cane. Bells or candy cane. And they would look really cool with, I don't know, something, a little Santa or something poking out of the top. Little toys. All right. Janine's taking the candy cane one. You got it. Thank you so much. And Sea Glass, you have second pick. If you would like the bells one, let me know down in the chat. Let me know. And you can totally pass if you would like, if you're after the candy cane one. No hard feelings. I couldn't leave. There was only 2. I couldn't leave one behind and just get one. I had to get them both. Oh, the lag. The lag is so bad. Okay. All right. And thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for keeping me company since Parmesan hightailed it out of here. He was not into Santa Claus at all. Sea Glass, congratulations. I think this might be your first purchase from me. I'm sorry if it's not and I don't remember, but congratulations. Do make sure and email me your information right here So I do need your real name and your full shipping address, and the email I can send PayPal invoice to, or if you need a guest checkout link, just let me know all the information when you email me. Thank you so much and congratulations. Right. All right. Okay. I'm trying to see how many things I have left to go through. Let's see. I will do, I have a Lefton Christmas Angel Bell. I'll do her next. Okay. Just one to, oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. All right. So she's going to start at 28. And she's really nice condition too. Her cold paint is excellent on her. Oh, you can hear her dingling already. There she is. She is made by Lefton, or George Zoltan Lefton. That is stamped on the inside. The foil sticker is gone, but it is stamped G.O.Z. Lefton here on the inside. She does still have her clapper, dinger, donger, whatever you want to call that. It's there. All right. And she has a very nice ring to her, and she's in excellent shape. Leanna, I see you're 28. Thank you so much. So there is a series of these angel bells made by Lefton. They are all holding a little something different. She is holding her little book of music, singing some Christmas carols. So her cold paint is red. So the red and the gold on this is the cold paint, and really nice shape. And I love the mint green on here. I love when they put the mint green in the ceramics. I don't really even see, I don't know, is that, nope, that's a piece of glitter. That's a piece of glitter. I don't really see any scratching on this cold paint. She is really just lovely shape. Really nice. There's no chips or repairs to her either. And then there's a little bit of pops of gold to the spaghetti trim on the bottom of her coat and the top of her hat. I don't really even see any kind of crazing going on with her. She's just really nice shape for mid-century. Dates to the 1950s for her. She measures 4.5 by 2.5. Hey, Audrey. Hey, good to see you. So I guess we'll do a countdown. I don't have any of her counterparts. I always look for these though, especially in the shape. I don't get to hold ceramics that are in this nice of condition very often. So let's do a countdown. We are looking for a dinger donger countdown. We're looking for 29 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. I know I don't pick up bells very often, but I gotta get these gals. I gotta get these. These are a little bit more special than a bell. And when they're on display, you can't even tell it's a bell. Anyway. All right. Leanna, I see your just in case. There's Karen's bid end, but you didn't need your just in case. It is coming to you. Thank you so much. All right. And reminder, you guys, I am going to do invoicing and stuff tomorrow. So I will message everybody when those roll out at some point tomorrow. I will get them done as quickly as possible. Right. I need some water. I have not been hydrating tonight. It is still hot here in Michigan, but it's not over 100 degrees like it was last week. Oh my goodness. It was so hot up here. But it's not bad. I think it was in the 80s today. Not terrible. But I prefer 70s if I'm going to be picky about it. All right. Looking around. Okay. All right. This is going to have a $14 start. This is an antique item for my next round. Not, well, I brought it because it's kind of Christmas, but it's not Christmas. And I'll show you why. I always pick these up if I can pick them up. I stinking love these. If you've been around any amount of time, you know I stinking love these. So this is an antique signature album or signature book. It does have some wear here on the binding. This one is printed in Germany, which I don't get to find the German ones very often. Heavily embossed with the gold inking for the flowers. I love the cover on this. Now, Dusty, there's a couple signatures in here, but for the most part, it's empty. Okay, that's why it's starting at 14 and the little condition issue on it. But it is just plain green here on the back. And it has, so here's the inside. So it does say it has kind of gold inked album with a cherub. I love the colors in this, and that's where it says made in Germany. All right, so that's kind of the cover page. It's been raining a month in Canada. Audrey, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound very fun. Okay, so here are the signatures in here. And it is dated Christmas, 1903. So I believe that this one was probably a school signature book. It was probably gifted and then signed by children in the same class. That would be my guess for this one. So it does say Christmas. It says Christmas 1903 on this page, and then it says December 25th, 1903 on this page. And I wish there was more signatures in here. Usually I don't pick them up if they are not full. I try to get them with as many signatures as possible, or if there's some sort of die cut scraps or other kind of things, pressed flowers that are in here, but there's nothing else. There's nothing else in the album. It's empty. But what you could do with this, if you have some Christmas scrap, I thought it would be fun to make like a little scrapbook out of this if you wanted to do something else with it and still have the provenance in the front. But there's nothing else. There's nothing else in the album. And there's no other color plates or embossed pages or anything else in the rest of the album. As sad as that is, usually I leave them behind like this, but I couldn't resist this cover. The cover got me on this one. All right. Okay. Dusty and Minx. I see you both. Yes, I like to see the little limericks and things that they write in there too. I wish they had some of that stuff in there, but it looked like, they just signed it, and I don't know, maybe they weren't interested in passing the book around and having everybody write a little something, something. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I still like to pick these up. It's a cool piece of history. And they look really cool if you have a collection of them to display all together. All right, Dusty and Minx. We are looking for 16 or more. Let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. My favorite ones are the velvet embossed ones, though. Those are my favorite kind. And the unusual shaped ones. There was a bowl. Oh, this was a few years ago. There's a video that we filmed at CNS Antique Mall in Geneseo, Illinois. That video from a couple years ago. They had a signature album, and it was embossed velvet, but it was a bulldog head. It was so cool. It was so cool. It was really expensive. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like close to $100. I don't remember, but I've never seen another one since that was shaped like a bulldog. All right, Dusty, I saw your just in case there at the end. So for 16 over Minx, you got it. All right. I know I have never seen another figural head one like that. It was fantastic. So if you haven't seen that video, that might be worth just going to see what that looks like, because that was amazing. And I think the bulldog had glass eyes, if I remember correctly. And it was full. The whole thing was full too. It was from 18 something. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else I have left. One. Okay. Okay, this is fun. this is fun. I haven't had one of these. Hey, Critter Girl. Hey, good to see you. Okay. I don't know if Erin's here tonight. I don't know if she's here. But you guys have heard me talk about these dang pot holders for a couple years now. And every time I run into the vendor friend, his name's Josh, and he was who I originally bought this whole like a whole big chunk of this collection from this ladies group that was all over the country that traded pot holders with each other with a theme and all created their own patterns and everything. Every time I run across Josh, he said, well, guess what? I found another pot holder. And I was like, no way. So this one, I had forgot that I had actually put this in my Christmas bins last year, and I forgot about it. So this is, I thought they were all gone, and they're not all gone. This is the last one though, unless Josh comes up with another one. I will be seeing him this weekend at an antique show. But as far as I know, this is the last one. But look at this. Look at the work with this. This one sadly doesn't have who made it, but the originator for this trading was from Lansing, Michigan. And all this, there was like over 300 of these pot holders, and they were traded like Kansas, Missouri, Nevada, like all over the place. And a lot of these ladies came up with their, like from their head, their own patterns. And I cannot believe the work in this like poinsettia lady, and she has like silver hair. Like, it's awesome. I just love this stuff. I don't know, handmade vintage stuff, and you're not going to get something like this again. And I certainly can't crochet, so I could never make anything like this. And I appreciate anybody that can do needlework crafting like this, because it's also very nice condition. There's no kind of pulled stitches or anything like that. And it is 7 inches in diameter. 7 inches in diameter. So Catherine, I see you. Thank you so much. And I've had some different holidays, some really cool ones, but as far as I know, this is the last one. I thought I already sold the last one, but all right, let's do a countdown. We're looking for 12 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. They were all talented. Some of the Halloween ones that they made up, some of the just regular everyday ones were just fascinating. Some of the things. All right. MJ, I see you're just in case. And Catherine, I see you're just in case. There is the bid end from Karen. Oh, MJ, your 21 came in after the bid end. I see that on both my devices. Oh, yeah, Renee, the skeleton one. All right, so Catherine, congratulations. It's coming to you for 18. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Catherine. All right, Maisie's barking at something. Maisie's barking at something. All right. All right. Let's see. I've got, this is cute. I will do a choice round at 10. These are cute. So I have a little ducky choice. These are not Christmas, but they're cute. So they are two totally different things. Okay. Parmesan. Oh no, he is not up here. I don't know. He could be messing with the dog. I'm not sure. All right, so these are going to be maybe a little hard to show. So I'll get my board out and see if we'll cooperate. So the first choice I have is for a pair. Can you guys see? No, they're not going to stand. Okay. A pair of miniature Joseph Original little duckies. How stinking cute. So that is the bigger of the two. And then we have a little baby to go along with it. So this one's for the pair. Okay. So a pair of little Joseph Original ducks. They both have stickers that they're supposed to have and no chipping. All right. Choice number 1. Tina, I see you. Thank you so much. Let me put that over here. Choice number 2 are some little ducky salt and pepper shakers. I've never seen these before. There they are. Never seen these before. And they feel more bone china to me than ceramic. And it looks like there's a little paint loss on that foot. And so one's more of a white duck and one is more of a yellow duck. They do have kind of larger rubber kind of stoppers on the bottom. Okay. Audrey, I see you're 12. Thank you so much. So I can't, not really any kind of chipping, just kind of little paint loss on these guys. So that's why I brought them together. The shakers are a little bit bigger. I'll show you next to each other. A little bit bigger than the Joseph ducks, but not by much. They're a little on the smaller side for shakers. The shakers are 2 1/4 by 2, and then the Joseph little ducky friends, these are, so the bigger one is 2 inches tall and the baby is about 1 inch. Okay, so you get either the pair of Josephs or the little duck shakers. And let's do a countdown. We are looking for 13 or more. Tina and Audrey are in there, so let's do the countdown. I'll hold up one of each, maybe. Okay, there we go, one of each. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, you got it, Catherine. Yes. I was going to ask you that after the sale, but okay, I will. I have something else to send to Erin anyway, so I'll just pop it in her box. Okay. Tina, I see you're just in case, and there is the quack quack bid end. Thank you, Karen. All right, so Tina at 13. Let me know if you would like the shakers or the pair of Josephs. Quack quack. Okay, she's going to take the Joseph ducks. You got it, Tina. Okay. And Miss Audrey, you were my backup. If you would like the shakers, quack, quack, let me know if you want the shakers. She says, sure. All right, you got it. Thank you, Audrey. Okay. Audrey, I haven't sent you some happy mail in a long time. Okay. Ooh. Right. What do we have? Thank you, guys. All right. I have the pair of books. All right. I'm going to do those then. All right. It's going to be for the pair. So this is going to be for the pair. Making sure I'm not skipping something. I feel like I'm missing something. All right. This is for the pair of books. And I'm going to start at 10 for the pair. And I paired these together because they're both kind of puppy related. Both kind of puppy related. So one is a book and one is a coloring book. And here's the coloring book. I'll show that first. And so the coloring book has been colored in, but it's really about the cover. I think that dog, it kind of looks like Maisie. Kind of looks like my dog a little bit. If he wore a checkered hat and a little waistcoat. But it is a coloring book. There's a little tear here, and the back cover is the same. All right. And so it has been colored in a few spots. It is Whitman Publishing from 1942. Here is the little, look at that little dapper duck in there. There we go. So there's a few pages that have been colored in here. I don't really pick them up, no, so much for the inside. It's more about the cover for me. I mean, this one's done pretty good. They stayed in the lines for that one. This one, not so much. But that cat, is little ballerina cat's really cute. So there's some cute little illustrations. That's cute. The cat on the bike, that's stinking cute. So yes, oh my gosh, look at Grandpa Frog. Look at Grandpa Frog. So there's some coloring in here. There's some non-colored. I would say it's about half and half on there. And then the last page here, there is a piece cut out of it. I don't know why there's a piece cut out of it. So I'm pairing this, Renee, I see your 10. I'm pairing this with this book. And that's why I paired them together, because of the little puppies on the cover. This kind of book, I don't come across these very often. This is a standout book. So on the cover, do you see how there's kind of another like layer of board on here to kind of make the little boy and the puppy kind of stand out from the book. All right, so a Bonnie standout book, and this one's from 1953 on that one. So we have The Pet Show, and it's a Samuel L. Lowe publishing. Both Whitman and Samuel Lowe were Wisconsin publishing books. So it's kind of a combination of black and white. Dusty, it's you. It's you hugging a bunny. Although it says Annie Joe, but it might as well say Dusty Moose there. And there's little Willie in his breeches, no shirt. There's a little puppy dog, very cute. When I turn to this page, who does this look like to you? I looked at this picture. It looks like Judy Garland to me. I know she's got blonde hair, but her face looks like Judy Garland. I don't know. Kind of looks like Alice in Wonderland too. There's a goose in a hat for good measure. It says The Funny Goose. Here's William again trying to get, what is that? Is that a frog? I don't know. What does that say? I don't know what's in the shoe. It looks kind of like a frog. Weird. And William again won first prize. Okay. So there's the Pet Show book. I won't give you any spoilers for the ending for that one. But there's the pairing together, the little puppy coloring book and the Pet Show. All right. Renee's in there at 10. So we're looking for 11 or more. Let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. At least you had pants on in the book, William. I will say that's a plus. Okay. Renee, I see here just in case. MJ, did I miss your bid in there? Did I miss your bid in there? All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Oh, MJ, I didn't see a bid in there for you. Unless I got filtered, but I don't see it. Karen, is there a bid from MJ in there? I had a message. Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, I totally missed that. So I apologize. Okay. All right. Then at the end there, Renee and MJ in there. So Renee is going to be at 15. Yes, I got it now. Thank you guys. Sorry. I missed it in conjunction with the message. I missed it. But thank you. All right. Renee, I got you. Thank you so much. 15. Okay. And I think I have one more thing. Let me double check. I think I just have one more thing. I think so. Okay. So my last round is going to start at 10. Okay. He does that from time to time, MJ. All right, my last round's going to start at 10. Okay, so I have a box. This is original packaging. Just a box. Made exclusively for American Greetings Corporation. This is from the 70s. Totally different kind of autograph book not the antique kind, but more of the kitschy kind. And there was a whole series of things that American Greetings did with these kind of wide-eyed girls with little animals. She's got a little Siamese cat. So this has not been used. And it has been, this also came from an estate sale. It's been in his box, never used. And it zips closed. So it's kind of cool. It has a little zipper that goes around the outside. And it opens up. And it says autographs printed here on the inside. And I did make sure and look at this. So it has different colored little paper pages. So I'm seeing pink, blue, yellow, like different colored paper, little pages that are in here. And there's no writing. So it has never been used. So it probably was gifted and, you know, maybe a graduation gift or something, but it was never used. So it's really nice shape. I love stuff when it's in those boxes and it's just protected. So it is kind of like laminated for the cover. And she has, like, you know, kind of greeting cards from that time period. Like they have it's kind of a texture, like the fabric has kind of like a felt texture, and then that looks like real ribbon. So it's kind of like a combination of an illustration and a photograph. Yes, 1970s on this. I couldn't find an exact date for these, but they're definitely from the 70s. Yes. So this measures, well, I did measure it. I didn't write it down. It is 5.5 by 4.25. The box is just a little bit bigger than that. Looks like it's 4.5 by 6 for the box, but that just helped it stay really nice and clean. All right, Minx, I see you, and Jenny, welcome in, Jenny. That's a new name for me. Minx is back in there at 12. So we're looking for 13 or more, and I'm going to do the countdown right now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Minx, I see you're just in case. Oh, Jenny's got it just in case. And Minx is back in there with a 20. Oh, and there's Karen's bid end. All right, Minx, you got in there just in the nick of time. It is coming to you. Thank you so much. All right, I do believe that is everything. I think I got everything. I don't think I missed anything out here, and everything that I had on my paper is sold out. So thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. So a reminder again, I will be doing invoicing tomorrow. So I will email or message everyone. I'll send a message on Instagram or an email to you when invoices roll out tomorrow. So thank you all so very much. And Jason should be back with me next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we will be doing all vintage Christmas next week. And I'm trying to plan a couple bonus Christmas things. If you're a channel member, I did post a question to you on my post tab earlier today. If you want to hop over there and answer my question, that would be amazing. And I'm trying to work out a couple other bonus vintage Christmas sales with a couple friends here in the next few weeks. If those are going to happen, I'm waiting to hear back for some scheduling things, but I will announce those things when I know more information. All right. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. Yes, Minx, he is still scratching the wall. Yes. I will take a picture of that. He's still with a scratching post right around the corner. I showed Karen the other day. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it and show you guys his redecorating. Thank you, Karen and Kim and Gavin for helping out in the chat tonight. Thank you all so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your week, And we'll see you back here next week. And a new video will roll out on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you didn't see the Midwest Holiday Antique Show video that dropped on 4th of July weekend, so that came out. If you haven't seen that yet, if you need something to watch, you want to get in the Christmas spirit for July, that's out there too. Thank you guys so very much. And we'll see you next week. And good night. Good night. Bye.